Welcome to our 2 o'clock meeting of Matters by the Public. So far we have about a half a dozen cards, and Commissioner Weiss will read the names. There's 2 podiums, so please take either one, each one, and we'll probably take cards for another couple minutes, and then after that, everyone has their time.
All right. Maricela Torres, followed by Miriam Acosta Castries, Esquire, followed by Claudia Mendoza, followed by Virginia Savieto.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor Marino and Commissioners. My name is Maricela Torres, CEO of Esperanza Community Center, a nonprofit located in the north end of West Palm Beach, dedicated to helping empower day laborers and families to thrive. It is an honor to stand here before you today, and I'd like to introduce the Latinos Leadership Alliance. The Alliance was born from the collective concern over SB 1718, signed into law by Governor Ron DeSantis last year in 2023. We witnessed the challenges of last-minute efforts and realized the need for unity among nonprofits, advocacy groups, and faith-based organizations. Our goal is simple: to unite existing organizations, forming a nonpartisan front for effective mobilization, information sharing, and resource coordination. The Alliance is a proactive response to ensure the Latino community is informed and empowered well in advance. As we embark on this journey, we look forward to working collaboratively with all of you and as we serve our community. Thank you for your time today.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor Marino, Commissioners. I'm Miriam Acosta Castries. I'm an attorney, immigration attorney, 28 years, former president of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Palm Beach County, and current chair, vice chair of the American Immigration Lawyers Association, South Florida. It's an honor to stand here before you today to continue the introduction of the Latinos Leadership Alliance. The Alliance, as you might have heard, was conceived with a profound vision to unite all Latinos and Latino organizations, transcending nationalities. We aim to raise awareness about legislation that may impact individuals, groups, and the entire community, Latino community, in Palm Beach County. Importantly, our mission is rooted in collaboration, avoiding duplication of efforts among existing organizations. We firmly believe that our collective strength lies in our numbers. Together, we can advocate for a better way of life through impactful advocacy, legislation, and education initiatives. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about supporting and amplifying the voices of those already making a difference in Palm Beach County. In 2023, Latinos and allied partners gathered every month for about five or 6 months to shape the foundation of this alliance. Through these collaborative efforts, we identified 4 pillars that concentrate our energy effectively, and those are government and legislative affairs, community engagement and outreach, civic education, and leadership development. These pillars serve as a cornerstone of our commitment to fostering positive change. We look forward to working collaboratively with everyone in the community, focusing our efforts on these pillars to hopefully achieve meaningful outcomes here in Palm Beach County. Thank you for your time and consideration today.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor Marino and Commissioners. My name is Claudia Mendoza. I'm a business owner. I own IQ Constructions, Inc. It's a privilege to stand before you to expand on the Latino Leadership Alliance introduction. Building upon the foundation laid out by Maricela and Miriam, I want to emphasize that by the end of the 2023, We work to establish an aim, a vision, a mission, and a purpose. We strategically identified areas that we could concentrate our strengths and enhance efficiency. As mentioned earlier, our goal is not to duplicate the efforts of our partners, but to complement and amplify them. What makes our alliance robust is our diverse group of partners, representatives from businesses, nonprofits, legal, government, faith-based organizations, media, political groups, and even elected officials. The diversity is our strength, allowing us to approach challenges from various perspectives. I want to highlight a crucial aspect. As the largest minority group in Palm Beach County, Latinos have a significant impact on the local economy. Our numbers are continue to grow daily. Many of our local Latino leaders might only be widely known and recognized outside their immediate circle, but their impactful work speaks for itself. Through the Latino Leadership Alliance, we aim to bring their contributions to the forefront, creating a more inclusive and informed community. Thank you very much for your attention.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor Marino, commissioners. My name is Virginia Savieto, and many of you may recognize me from my work in Palm Beach County, where I've dedicated over 18 years. Today, I'm here to express my pride and excitement in presenting my role with Latinos Leadership Alliance. Working alongside professionals in high caliber and leaders in their respective fields has been an enriching experience. And I must recognize Councilwoman Susie Diaz from Green Acres. Thank you so much. She's been with us the whole entire time. Over the past several months, as Claudia highlighted, we've carefully crafted our organization to be efficient, effective, and nonpartisan. Let me introduce our dedicated board. Myself as the chair, Daisy Cedeño as the vice chair, Lina Pepper as the secretary, Angel Mercado as the treasurer, and we have Enid Cochran here as well. Our commitment extends beyond organizational efforts. We will actively engage with local elections. I invite all candidates for all 2024 elections to join us at our February 10th meeting, where we aim to foster connections within our extensive network. We aspire to be the to-go-to resource when the county seeks to include Hispanic voices or enhance diversity on various boards. Consider us your partners in this endeavor. Reach out to us, and we will share contact information for candidates tailored to your specific needs. In true collaboration, we aim to serve alongside you, recognizing that progress is a collective effort, a shared responsibility. Our doors are open to everyone. Our meetings are conducted in English, and we provide translations when necessary. The Latinos Leadership Alliance is designed to be the one-stop shop for Latinos in Palm Beach County. Thank you for your time and consideration. We look forward to fostering stronger ties between the community and our county leadership. Happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños, Commissioner Weiss.
And thank you. And next we'll have Lena Pepper, followed by Alexandra Larson, followed by Candace Rojas, and followed by Mickey Isaacson.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor Marino and Commissioners. My name's Lena Pepper, and I am a trauma-certified psychotherapist and a hypnotist specializing in clinical trauma intervention and substance use disorder here in Lake Worth. Recognizing the escalating mental health challenges in our community, I forged partnerships with several esteemed leaders to address the alarming lack of support and resources. Among our estimated collaborators, we have the Guatemalan Mayan Center in Lake Worth, who will be assisting us in providing mental health services to victims of crime, immigrants, refugees, farm workers, etc. Designers and creative teams against domestic violence. They're located in Boca. And they will also be fostering a program where they can help women of domestic violence and families that have been affected by the turmoil to learn a trade, turn leadership skills, and obtain the mental health services that they need so that they can become resilient back into the community. We also have Casa de Oración, which is a church located in Lake Worth, and they also have experienced some mental health issues within their congregation, and noticeably the congregational usually goes to the pastors for assistance, and they're usually the front line to recognizing any mental health issues. So they've created a program for the pastors and asking for the community to come together to teach these pastors what mental health signs and symptoms look like, so that we can elevate the help that they need to get, and they can be referred to professionals rather than referring families and surviving victims to the clinician after a death, a suicide attempt, a homicide attempt, or anything of that sort. So I've dedicated myself to supporting the challenges we have with mental health, regardless of the circumstances, whether or not they have resources or what their immigration status is. Compromising the ability for our community to receive vital care in trauma or any psychotherapy because of a lack of resources isn't okay for me. I've taken on several pro bono cases within the community in terms of trying to help. And as we wait for funding, we have received some, but there's still many clients that are still waiting patiently for funding so that we can continue the work of trauma treatment. So with that said, I'd like to invite you all to Cheers for Change this Saturday, a fundraising event for trauma victims.
Commissioner Weiss.
Thank you.
Ms. Pepper,
Yes.
question for you. Are you working with the Southeast Florida Behavioral Health Network?
I will today.
So they're our collaborator partner, if you will. They receive the federal funds that come down through the state. They have access to those funds, and they're able to work with and support mental health care providers. So
Perfect. So
Southeast Florida Behavioral Health Network. We refer to it as, sometimes you'll hear it called SEFBEN. Oh, and we've got somebody who's going to come up and give you some more information.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. All right. So it's Alexander Larson,
It's
followed by...
Alexandria, like Virginia, like Egypt, the library in Egypt. That's what my grandmother named me after. It's pretty funny. She had a good sense of humor because when I was named Alex, there were no girls named Alex. They always thought you were a guy. But I did watch the meeting this morning, commissioners, and I've watched a couple of the meetings. I didn't come downtown. I was busy with somebody who's real sick. But I am amazed. The survey, nobody knew about it. Nobody could find it, but I did find it. I did find it on the webpage, but there were 2 surveys on the webpage. It was the day before Thanksgiving that it came out in the county news. There's a little flyer that you guys send out. It tells us about the county. I think Todd probably does it, but his group. It talks about, because it said there were 7,000 participants and change. I don't know the exact amount. I don't care. But compared to 1.5 million people, I mean, when you register that in a regular old 10-key calculator, it's 0.0000000. And then it goes down to how many people were represented in the county. So maybe we should do the survey again and maybe let everybody know about it. I really do. I think that they became aware of it because they were like, we didn't know. They really didn't. And I didn't either, because I was looking at your agendas, reading 554 pages of evilness, and I missed the little survey. And Lord knows I would give you my opinion. You know that. I think you do now. But I am worried about us because I heard that you want to take the land from the Boys and Girls Club. We don't know where the trucks are going to go. That really worries me, because they did call. I had a lot of calls on that, and I have no dog in this show. I don't. But I do want the people to be happy in this county. They deserve that. We are indentured service. We never own our houses because we have to pay taxes and insurance. When my husband and I looked for a house, affordable was what we went and looked for. We went and found our house. You know, it's like a different time and a different day, and you have spoke of that. Everybody has. And I think we really need to look at what we think, say, and hear. We really do, because it comes off really bad sometimes, commissioners. You know, they're like, the boys and girls, you know, I got phone calls right away. I did. So I'm trying to help you, help us, because we need help, all of us, the whole entire county, and we do need a bunch of things. But we just okayed land, a farm, the last big farm, we okayed GL to build houses on it, and they're going to build 18 houses off-site. They didn't say off-site to where. Is it going to be in Vero Beach? We have Martin County saying they don't want to be Palm Beach County now, because when I started on the comp plan 25 years ago, we were avoiding the Browardization of Palm Beach County. Now Martin doesn't want to be us. So we're keep making the same mistakes, and I'm hoping history will step in and we'll learn it and we'll do it. And I do want to know, we're changing the names of everything, you know, like the county attorney. People think county attorney means they work for the county. No, they work for you. So the names, maybe we could work on all the names of everybody, and I thank you for your time and energy.
Thank you. Candace Rojas, followed by Mickey Isaacson, followed by Patty Testa, followed by Aaron Actus.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Candace Rojas. I'm a resident of Palm Beach County, and I'm part of unpaid volunteers who care about fair elections. I've been a public observer of the tabulation center since 2020, and I plan to be there again for the next election. And the presidential primary preference and uniform municipal election is taking place again coming up on March 19th, 2024. So yet another election approaches, and this is about my 6th time repeating the same basic message that we must fix 2020 and learn from this debacle by defunding the vulnerable voting machines and decentralizing the counting of the votes by hand counting paper watermark ballots. And today I also want to include repealing Florida Statute 97.0535. So let me be direct. It is obvious we're in a captured operation that involves a crime syndicate to select politicians. Across the country, we're seeing compromised, weak, do-nothing politicians who have been selected through the use of these vulnerable machines. In addition, our fake news media has used MK Ultra to program the sleepy sheep masses of people through our television. And the message that they tell us is that the voting machines and the software used is not compromised, and that our elections are secure. Our own 3-letter agencies, along with foreign corporations, have infiltrated our government and stole elections through high-tech hijacking. So the theft of America is taking place in our plain sight and again in March. We are told as citizens to suspend our reality and accept what the fake news media and the CIA agencies tell us to do. The Smith-Mund Act and Patriot Act allow federal agencies to spread disinformation through social media, bots, and even through real people that are paid by our own U.S. paid tax dollars. We have been told to accept these untruths since 2020 and perhaps for decades, but that is when I woke up. So many of including myself, refuse to go along with this repeated lie. And we need your help because you guys pay for those machines. Throughout the United States, Texas found 175 vulnerabilities in their machines. Tina Peters, a Gold Star mom, was the clerk of Mesa County in Colorado. She's on trial tomorrow and expected to be convicted because she attempted to allow an unauthorized person to view the Dominion voting machines, and she got in trouble. So I ask you all to be strong leaders and consider on not funding these voting machines that we know everybody knows it now. And so now I'm leaving it up to you guys. Thank you.
Mickey Isaacson, followed by Patty Testa.
Good afternoon, Palm Beach County officials. My name is Mickey Isaacson, and I am a Palm Beach resident. Thank you for listening to me today. I've spoken to you before in the past, and some of you at the SOE Tabulation Center in Palm Beach during past elections. I'm here today to ask these questions. What is your duty to the residents of Palm Beach County? Does your position include protecting all county residents? Is it your job responsibility to promote accountability in every shape and form? Would you say that would include our elections in Palm Beach? Would you say that includes providing safety first for our children? I am quoting your Palm Beach website under the section, "We value unwavering commitment." Quote, "To do the right thing for the right reason, acting on wisdom and fact without undue influence from any source." Have you done that with the election integrity issues brought to you before you? Have you provided a commitment to the children regarding funding for crossing guards for all charter schools in Palm Beach County? This is another quote from your website. Our goals: customer focus, solicit extensive, measurable, and continual customer input, record and track customer satisfaction trends, modify systems to achieve customer-defined objectives, apply knowledge gained to ensure the highest quality service and products. Who are the customers? Would it be us, we the people, who vote for you and pay your salary? Your words and actions should align with your website statements. I've emailed all of you asking for help on issues such as election concerns that occurred and responsibility for crossing guard funding issues. Have you acknowledged my emails? Some of you have. Most of you have not responded. The Palm Beach website has 6 strategic priorities listed, 2 of which are infrastructure and public safety. Do you feel election integrity and crossing guards could fall into these categories? Are you aware a 13-year-old boy who died crossing Boynton Beach and Lyons intersection in the summer of 2023? That's the same 10-lane county road that has 45 mile per hour on it that I've emailed you about placing crossing guards to protect the students. I've even offered to pay for the crossing guards out of my own pocket for the hour-and-a-half window needed for the rest of the school year, while you work out the solutions with these charter school children so they can be protected. Have you taken action to protect all Palm Beach County charter school children with crossing guards? In addition to the school, a public library is being built on one of the corners in the same intersection, which will increase pedestrian traffic. An overpass is truly what is needed to protect all these pedestrians. Can you work with the city and state officials to coordinate this? I would welcome hearing from you how you can ensure our children's safety and the steps that you are willing to implement.
Patty Testa, followed by Aaron Aptas, followed by Linda Smith, followed by Karen Yeho.
Good afternoon. I'm Patty Testa from Jupiter, one of the grassroots who participated during March, August, September, October, November of 2022 elections. After hours and hours of monitoring, observing, surveillance, and record keeping, the truth about Palm Beach County elections cannot be denied. The supervisor of elections of Palm Beach County is front and center at the state level, claiming harassment of poll workers and election officials. After public records requests, there are no records responsive to this activity in Palm Beach County. A security risk assessment uncovered greater than 500 security risks in the Palm Beach County voting process. The SOE is missing more than 2/3 of all controls needed to claim your vote is secure. During 2022, there was no chain of custody of tens of thousands of ballots from the United States Postal Service to the vote counting center. A van from the SOE picked up opened, unsealed mail bins filled with ballots sticking out the top and simply drives away, then transfers these ballots to the SOE staff at the tabulation center. No ballot count, no verification of seals, no sign-off, transfer of these precious ballots, no transparency, and no audit. Violations are documented related to failed security of technology and lack of certification of machines and porous citizenship policies to the people of Palm Beach County and across our nation. You can be observing our elections every day. Machines and people are manipulating ballots. Every day the machines are running. Every day the canvassing board is deciding your signature and your vote. But no one knows, so no one goes. You can inspect signatures for matches on behalf of your candidate, political party, political action committee, and political committee. They are knocking on doors. They can't be there. They need you to help secure their elections. You can be a designee for any candidate, Democrat or Republican. Yes, every presidential candidate will need volunteers to help. In this Republican presidential primary, volunteers are requesting opportunities to examine signatures for our commander-in-chief. There can be an unlimited number of Donald J. Trump presidential candidate designees because he needs oversight in all sessions, all activities, in all locations across the county and the country. In the next election, you can seek to be a designee for his opponent. Elections are nonpartisan. All across the nation, in every county, every state, candidates can have designees certified. In Palm Beach County, it's statute 101.572. Go to the Supervisor of Elections office, our website every day. Look at the notices and the schedules. Open every tab. We should have done this in high school. Contact your candidates. We will train you. FL-Election Integrity Project 2024 at protonmail.com. FL-Election Integrity Project 2024 at protonmail.com. Oh, thank you.
Aaron, are you here?
My name is Erin Actis. I live in Jupiter. I'm here to ask you to please strongly oppose the SOE anti-poll watcher bills, number 721 and 563. The email for the upcoming Election Integrity Project is, as Patty stated, FL Election Integrity Project 2024 at protonmail.com. We'll begin tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the pre-canvassing board meeting. Go to votepalmbeach.gov for the address. We are still requesting live streaming from 2021. We, the people, will be observers and watchers at all scheduled and unscheduled election activities, at every voting site and tabulation center. We will bring our concerns to this board every month and request your attention to our legitimate critical matters. Thank you, Mr. Weiss and Maria Marino, for accepting the canvassing duties again. We look forward to a productive, positive, professional election integrity and security project in 2024. We encourage all supervisors to use the Florida Statute 101.572 and engage with the public. Don't lie about the public. They are also up for election, and they can have designees watching their ballots as well. Thank you.
Linda Smith, followed by Karen Yee Ho.
Hello, Linda Smith, Jupiter, Florida. I live in an AR unincorporated portion of Palm Beach County. I'm asking you to please dedicate staff, lots of staff, to the pursuit of IRA, that's Inflation Reduction Act, and IIJA, Infrastructure Investment Jobs Act money. There are millions, maybe billions of dollars available now for local governments and businesses. This money may have an expiration date, so we do need to act quickly. If the state of Florida doesn't want it, all the better, more money for Palm Beach County. More EVs, more transportation funds. Speaking of transportation, parking and storing of trucks. That would fall directly in line with the Infrastructure Investments Jobs Act for funding. So unless you folks have come up with a solution, I look forward to possibly reviewing some solutions February 22nd. Hopefully there's a kernel of an idea somewhere that we can share with everyone. I boat. I actually cruise. I know marinas have figured out how to park, store, and service large vehicles. Some boats are permanent, some are transient, the boatyard has repairs. I don't know as much about truck stops. Does Palm Beach County need a new truck stop or two? The parking of trucks in the acreage kind of floated to the top of the priority list. But make no mistake, trucks are parking where they aren't allowed in other areas of Palm Beach County. This is an issue that needs to be addressed. On the single-use plastics and recycling, I am so happy to see the blue recycle bins available to the public in the courtyard in the first floor of this building. Yes, thank you. Of course, now we have to make sure everybody puts their stuff in the right bin, and I understand that. I fished a few out of the trash and put it in the recycle as I came in. I believe you are aware of the Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council has passed Resolution 2308 to reduce the use of single-use carry-out packaging. I have shared copies, and they'll be in your mailbox after this meeting. Just take it, change the names, please make this happen, at least as strong as that one or possibly even stronger, before the state legislature renders resolution of this irrelevant. This afternoon at 3 o'clock, the Senate Community Affairs Committee is going to discuss the voting on Senate Bill 1126, Regulation of Auxiliary Containers. This is a preemptive bill. This is something that the county commissioners should not like. Plastic bottles, bags, foam, all clog our stormwater and looks unsightly, costing us tax dollars and tourist dollars. It's pollution contaminating our land and water, and the best way to control pollution is at its source. Thank you for your time.
This will be our last card.
Happy New Year. Good afternoon, Commissioner. Thank you for willing to listen to my complaint. Respectfully, I'm going to file this complaint. What's going on in Florida Senate and the Congress, they are investigating condominium and homeowner association fraud. For me, it happens quite a bit. And I'm saying quite a bit, it's because I'm Asian, Chinese Asian American, and I was pretty assuming that I do not know how to speak English, read, write. So you got predatory attorney file lawsuit in the 15th Judicial Circuit Court, and they were able to obtain judgments from filing the complaint, say this, and evidence say everything otherwise. So here I am, having writs of possession on my house, 1305 Via de Pepe, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. My son lives there. My son is protecting my house. So we had to pay $42,000 to Palm Beach County Sheriff so that the forced sale of my house would not happen. Then I went into investigating. These are the predatory attorney filed this many lawsuits. File lawsuit, within 3 months, dismiss, voluntary dismiss. And these are the things that wasting our taxpayer dollar and wasting my time and resource. So I'm requesting, if it's possible, since I pay over $65,000 real estate tax this year for the last year, and I would like to set up a task force to study whether the judge should just quickly dismiss the case and file a Florida Bar complaint along with the homeowners to the Florida Bar to sanction the attorneys for doing so much crime. This is a crime. Then when I went to Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, City of Boynton Beach Police Office, with all the documents, written on my complaint, affidavit, everything, they told me it's civil matter. That's a property title fraud to me. Miami say property title fraud, report to state attorney's office. Broward County said, go to a public appraiser office. Right here, Palm Beach County said, it's a civil matter, file civil lawsuit. Thank you very much for your attention to this matter. And I do have a DVD recording from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Thank you.
Any more cards?
That's it.
Thank you all for coming today. We appreciate your participation in the process, and we are adjourned.